Hello everyone, with another video today. I'm going to be showing you, like I told you when I was doing my Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban videos, that I was going to show you the website I went on that tells you what happens and shows you what happens if you don't sleep for 168 hours, which is 7 days, which is a 1 week. And here it goes. This is on punditcafe.com. Hang on. Oh shit. My tablet fell out of my legs. I mean, I could hold it with one hand. No, I will. I'm going to hold my tablet with my left hand. My phone is in my right. I don't know how much you can see of it. So the site is called Pundit Cafe. And it says, the scary things that happen to you when you don't sleep. This is on my phone. I'm going to read everything. The importance. Hang on, let me try making it. Dark. Maybe not so dark. Maybe a little bit of light. Oh, that's basically nothing. Okay, that will work. Okay. The importance of sleep in our lives is often unrecognized, but you know what? I don't give a shit. We're going full light. Oh, that's okay. This is a good. The importance of sleep in our lives is often unrecognized, but did you know that you are more likely to die from sleep deprivation before food deprivation? It takes 2 weeks to starve, but just 10 days without sleep can be enough to kill a person. The benefits of a good night's sleep cannot be overstated, and some of these benefits were explained in a previous article here. Needs her to this. Oh no. This is on my phone. Sleep deprivation, simply speaking, is the condition of not sleeping enough. The causes of sleep deprivation can be varied, ranging from voluntarily depriving oneself of sleep to sleeping disorders such as insomnia. Depending on its severity, sleep deprivation can result in headaches. Yeah, that happens. Increased blood pressure. Okay. Memory lapses. Hallucinations. Okay. Irritability irritability, irritability. Seizures, weakened immune system, diabetes, and even death. This article shows that show this article shows what happens when you don't sleep with each passing day. So if you are sleep deprived or short on sleep, hopefully this article will scare you to sleep. Sleep deprivation affects what happens when you don't sleep. Night 1 of no sleep. Night 1 of no sleep, you become more emotional, decline in hand-eye coordination, impaired concentration, equivalent to 0.1% blood alcohol content. That's what happens when you don't sleep. For one day. The beginning of 24 hours of no sleep. A normal person stays awake for about 16 to 18 hours before going to sleep. When you stretch it to 24 hours, the effect on your bodies is comparable to the cognitive impairment caused by blood alcohol content of 0.10%, diminished concentration and hand-eye coordination, as well as hampered hearing and memory. Your decision-making ability and judgment also get slightly affected, and you tend to become more emotional. 2 nights of no sleep. Let's zoom in. Oxy- 2 nights of no sleep. Oxygen intake decreases. You may stumble and forget words. Experience microsleep. Sleep for up to 30 seconds, usually by disorientation. That's the person who knows. The microsleep stage. 48 hours of no sleep. After 48 hours, your body starts to come under a lot of stress. Your oxygen intake decreases, which impacts your physical and athletic potential. Your ability to focus takes a serious hit, and you may stumble and forget words while speaking. Your body tries to compensate for the sleep deprivation by shutting down for microsleeps, where your body tends to fall asleep for up to 30 seconds and are followed by periods of disorientation. Microsleeps are like blackouts, and you're generally not even aware that they occur. Your body's immune system starts getting affected, and you may fall sick very easily, especially this time of coronavirus. No. 3 nights of no sleep. become more prone to heart disease, blood pressure and heart rate increases, become easy to agitate. We got this guy right here. Emotional agitation, 72 hours of no sleep. Hold on, I don't want to see that. God dang, hold on. Emotional agitation, 72 hours of no sleep. After 72 hours of no sleep, your concentration and motivation gets quite severely affected, and your psychological and motor responses become very unstable, hence agitate activities such as driving. I don't drive because I don't have a license. I don't even know how to drive. I know how to drive in video games, but I'm not that good. I still crash a lot. Dear God. Driving can be very fatal. You become irritable, and easily agitated, even by simple things such as normal conversations. Your heart rate and blood pressure also increase significantly, making you very prone to strokes and heart disease. Your senses such as vision and touch are adversely affected, and you may also experience false memories when you remember something that actually didn't happen. Yeah, that's what happens. 4 nights of no sleep. That's perhaps what happens when you have 4 nights of no sleep. See what it says. Four nights of no sleep. May start hallucinating. Brain starts falling asleep while body is still awake. That's what happens. Psychosis and hallucinations, 96 hours of no sleep. After being continuously awake for 96 hours, your organ functions have diminished drastically, and depending on your psychological makeup, you experience extreme irritability, and varying levels of mental psychosis and hallucinations. You start losing contact with external reality and may experience some delusional episodes. Your brain may start to switch off intermittently. Intermittently. Something. Intermittently. While your body is physically awake. I don't know how to say that word. 5 nights of no sleep. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Don't really like that game much. Significant to see. Oh, okay. No. Five Nights of No Sleep. Significant decrease of inability to think. You become paranoid and frightened. Frightened of what? These nuts? So that's what you look like after 5 nights. After the 5th night of no sleep. Paranoia. 120 hours of no sleep. It's not very likely that you'll make it to 120 hours of no sleep, as your body will desperately crave to shut down and sleep by this time. So you won't shut down and die. You will shut down to sleep, as your body will desperately crave to shut down and sleep by this time. However, if you do, your ability to think will have severely declined, and you may start becoming paranoid and frightened. You may also experience limb tremors and considerably slowed speech and impaired vision. They're at 6 nights of no sleep. 6 nights of no sleep. You can no more distinguish between reality and imagination. Confused reality, 144 hours of no sleep. At this stage, you may no longer be able to distinguish between reality and imagination. You'll suffer significant memory lapses and may start to exhibit rather unusual behavior. Now 7 nights of no sleep. There's also an 8 nights of no sleep. You may develop serious mental illness leading to insanity. 7 nights of no sleep. Dawn of insanity. 168 hours of no sleep. 1 week of no sleep is too much for our bodies to handle, both physically and mentally. It is very rare for anyone to stay awake for such a long time, except in rare cases of extreme insomnia. Staying awake continuously for 7 days can result in serious mental illness and depression, which may lead to insanity. The effects may be so severe that the effects can persist even if you return to normal sleeping pattern at this point. 8 nights of no sleep. Don't worry, I'm not going to do 8 nights of no sleep. I'm only going to do 7 days, 1 week, 168 hours. 8 hours of no sleep. 8 plus nights of no sleep may cause death. All said, it's unlikely you'll stay up more than 3 to 4 days, except in extreme cases of insomnia. Possible death, 8 plus days of no sleep. The body of an average person is on the verge of complete breakdown at this point. Staying awake until this point may result in death. While effects on humans beyond this point has not been fully explored due to the considerable health risks involved, it is presumed that it will result in irreversible damage and death. This presumption is further straightened by the research that rats were prevented from sleeping died after 2 weeks among humans. The longest verifiable record is 11 days of no sleep without any stimulant, set by Randy Gardner in 1964. But after reading the article, we sincerely hope that you refrain from trying to chase this record. Happy sleeping. That's it. It's a tasty hamburger. Don't know what this is. Why does this person have a pencil in their mouth? Is that it? That is it. Thank you for joining me